All right, joining us now is Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth. Pete, good morning to you, first of all.
Good morning.
Good morning. So the president
Great to see you all.
Good to see you too. Thanks for your service. The president put that video of him eviscerating, blowing up that boat coming across with all of the drugs on board. And the president said on social, on Truth Social, let them be on notice to anybody bringing drugs to the U.S. Beware. So the president is sending a message to other cartels, right?
President Trump just sent a message to drug cartels, and it wasn't subtle. A viral video showed a U.S. strike destroying a narco-boat loaded with drugs headed toward American shores. Now, the administration says this is just the beginning of a much tougher stance.
We knew exactly who was in that boat, we knew exactly what they were doing, and we knew exactly who they represented. And that was Tren de Aragua, a narco-terrorist organization designated by the United States trying to poison our country with illicit drugs. Last year, under the Biden administration, all 4 years, 100,000 Americans died from drug-related from drugs, from the use of drugs, many of which poured in from Central and South America through our southwest border. Now, we're sealing the border, but President Trump is willing to go on offense in ways that others have not been. And to send that clear signal to Tren de Aragua, Cartel del Sols, and others emanating from Venezuela, we're not going to allow this kind of activity. You're poisoning our people. We've got incredible assets, and they are gathering in the region. And so you want to try to traffic drugs, it's a new day. It's a different day. And so those 11 drug traffickers are no longer with us, sending a very clear signal that this is an activity the United States is not going to tolerate in our hemisphere.
This isn't just about one cartel. The administration says any group trying to traffic drugs into U.S. waters will face the same fate. But critics warn this escalates tensions in the region, especially with Venezuela and China watching closely.
The only person that should be worried is Nicolas Maduro, who's running effectively as a kingpin of a narco state, not actually elected, and indicted for $50 million by the United States. And we know he's involved in the types of drug running that has affected the American people directly. So China and other countries are going to say certain things, and that's their prerogative. What we have there in the Caribbean is a clear demonstration of military might. President Trump has shown, whether it's the southwest border, whether it's the Houthis in freedom of navigation, whether it's Midnight Hammer in Iran, that the precise application of American power can have incredible impacts and reshape dynamics around the world and in the region.
And it doesn't stop at foreign policy. Trump and his Defense Department are also talking about bringing back the old-school warrior mindset, even considering renaming the Department of Defense back to the Department of War.
We're not just defense, we're offense. We're reestablishing at the department the warrior ethos. We want warriors, folks that understand how to exact lethality on the enemy. We don't want endless contingencies and just playing defense. We think words and names and titles matter. So we're working with the White House and the president on it. Stand by, but we might have some new signage here, right over here, eventually.
But at home, Trump's willingness to deploy military power is creating a whole different battle inside U.S. cities. Judges and governors are clashing with the administration over using the National Guard in places like Los Angeles and Chicago.
Everything we did in Los Angeles was lawful and, by the way, effective. Gavin Newsom wasn't willing to do what was needed to prevent a Summer of Love 2.0. And so we got in there, secured the city alongside federal law enforcement. We supported them. That'll be appealed. That'll be overturned. And what you see in Washington is the right kind of collaboration with state, local, city law enforcement. You've seen a city reborn, safe and beautiful. It's a template for what that cooperation could look like. The National Guardsmen, I talked to some of them yesterday at the street. They were a little surprised when I stopped my convoy and the Secretary of Defense got out and these National Guard soldiers from West Virginia were on patrol. But they were proud of what they were doing. They were excited to be in their nation's capital and securing it. We've seen crime rates plummet in the city. So whether it's Chicago or Baltimore or New Orleans, wherever it is, we'll be proud to partner with law enforcement that'll partner with us. But as the president has said, he wants governors to invite us in. And unfortunately, you've got some governors that aren't willing to do that in Illinois and Maryland. So that's the president's call. We'll see what happens next. But we're proud of the missions we've done so far. It's part of protecting American citizens, just like our southwest border. The invasion is over. The lawlessness and the chaos is over. We will work with our federal partners appropriately to help secure the American people.
So whether it's cartels on the seas, narco states in South America, or crime in America's own cities, Trump's message is clear. It's a new era of offense, not defense. The question is, will this strategy make America safer or drag us into deeper conflicts abroad and at home?
We're happy to support in every way the president's belief that we should be helping to secure American cities where Americans deserve to live safely.
This is probably the last time we're going to have the chance to say this, but thank you, Mr. Secretary of Defense.
Right.
We'll introduce you maybe some different way shortly.
Last time.